Hey everyone, what is up? General Grant here, and I'm going to be covering Achievement, the app that pays you for being fit. Now, I previously talked about Achievement in another video, the one just before this actually, and I want to go a little bit more in depth on the app and why you should or should not use it. So, just for a little bit of background information, if you haven't seen my previous video, Achievement is an app that will pay you for doing little things like walking, running, you log your exercise, you can track your weight even here, as you can kind of see by that little symbol. And you can connect the Achievement app with various other little apps or fitness devices like a Fitbit. I'm not sure about like a Nike watch, things like that, but you start off with a 10,000 point goal in the app, and this 10,000 points will give you $10 if you achieve it. So as you can kind of see, like this person with the screenshot, oh, walked 11,000 steps and earned 31 points. Now I can tell you, like, I'm an active person myself, I like to consider, and I walk quite a bit each day, but I don't earn anywhere near 11,000 steps, maybe like 8,000 on average, but so it's a long ways. You have 10,000 steps, you're doing the math, 10,000 steps, 31 points a day. It's going to take a while for you to ever get that $10. Now, you obviously can get more points if you hook up different fitness devices, like if you get a Fitbit and are using iHealth, track your steps, it will give you double the points, I believe, but it's not a huge gain. I mean, cut cut that number in half, you're still really not doing too great. And I mean, it's going to take a long time. Is it worth it? Maybe, maybe not. So what I wanted to do was, I thought, I'm like, okay, is there a way I can cheat the system and speed this process up? Because I want to get more points. So I just thought to myself, wait a minute, if it tracks Apple Health information, why can't I just type more steps in Apple Health? Is there a limit? So that's what I did. I typed in that I walked 90,000 steps a day, and then it gave me more points than before. I'm like, wow, it worked. So I did it again. I logged that I did like 300,000 steps, and that I don't know what the exact number is for the limit of steps, but it will max out in terms of steps for giving you 80 points a day, I've found. So even if you get those 80 points a day for maxing out the steps, 125 days, 4 months of trying to trick the app that you walked this many steps each day, blah, 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 and you're only going to get the $10 payout. Now, is it a whole lot of effort? Not necessarily, but it's little bits of time here and there that's really going to add up. And it just kind of comes down to, is it worth the effort? I have never gotten an achievement payout yet. I've been using the app for about maybe 3 weeks, and I only have 1,200 points. And it starts you off with like 500 or something like that. So I really have not accrued many points so far. So to me, this app is not necessarily worth it. Um, it's just doesn't pay out fast enough, really. I think there's other ways, other apps you could use that are more worthwhile. Although I do like that this app does not necessarily have to connect to your GPS or use data. It just can solely use your Apple Health step input. Now, this article right here I saw previously, this writer was talking about, oh, well, I think it's pretty neat because you can get so many points, and just from doing little things like he tweeted about healthy information apparently and got 6 points, or he walked this many steps and got 40. Um, Now, I don't know how outdated this article is necessarily, but 37,000 points, he must have been using this app quite a while because it appears that let's be generous here and say he gets 50 points a day. You do the math, 37,000 divided by 50. 740 days apparently he has been using that. I mean, that's not a for sure number, but we can estimate that I'm sure he was probably paid to do this. He was most likely paid to write this little article promoting the app, no doubt. I mean, I don't want to sit here and necessarily put down something, but the app doesn't seem to be worthwhile for the amount of time you would put in my opinion. So if you're looking to make some money from logging your activities, whatever, and you think it's worth spending all the time for $10, go ahead. Otherwise, I would not recommend this app. That's going to conclude this video. If you want to see some more and actually hear about an app I do recommend, check out my next few videos. Thanks, everyone.